My question is, if you had been raised as your mother had been raised, do you think you probably would have knocked your kids around too?
I pray to God I wouldn't, but I think that you have to make some conscious choices, and I think that you have to understand that if you've led that kind of life, you may need professional help. You may not be able to stop that kind of behavior pattern by yourself. I went and got professional help, and I hope that other people will have the courage to do the same.
Okay, let me just take a quick call here, if we may. Is the caller there?
Yes, I am.
Go right ahead.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that I'm deeply disturbed and unhappy about this book. Millions of people in this country revere Joan Crawford, and this book is, I just don't know what to say about it. I would like to know why the book wasn't written before her mother died, first of all, and why did she put the title of the book, Mommie Dearest? There's a great deal of animosity in the title of this book. Why not Mother Dearest?
You were a fan of Miss Crawford?
Yes, I am. And I'm very upset by this.
May I ask you just a couple of questions?
Yes.
Why should the lie be perpetuated?
What do you mean?
Well, why should we be deceived
What she says is the truth. Miss Crawford isn't here any longer to deny any of this.
Oh, so you don't think it's true?
No, I don't.
You don't think that her daughter was hit over the head with a can of Bon Ami that sprayed all over her?
Well, that's a possibility. Mothers do get mad. I mean, her mother could have done something like that once and regretted it all her life, you know.
There's a passage in the book wherein Joan Crawford cut all the roses in the backyard in the middle of the night.
Rose garden, isn't it?
She also sawed down a fruit tree.
Well, that's her fruit tree, isn't it? I mean, I've done things like that. I have been mad, and the roses weren't taken care of by the children or something, and I've said, well, if you don't want to take care of the garden, then we'll get rid of the garden. They had a pony, and I said, well, if you won't take care of the pony, we'll get rid of the pony. I mean, mothers do that. That doesn't make you bad. I don't see why that should be traumatic.
Christina Crawford commenting.
Well, I first of all, I want to say that there is a difference between disciplining your children and abusing your children. It's a very fine line for many people, but it's something that I think that it's absolutely necessary to address ourselves to. We've had a philosophy, I think, for many years that children belong to their parents, that they are extensions of their parents, and that the parents have the right to do anything they please. And I think we have to rethink that. I think for both the parent and the child, it is vitally important to understand both people.
Well, I understand that, but I mean, we have...
Let me, you haven't read the book.
No, I've been reading the excerpts in either Inquirer or The Star. And each time I read them, I get more crazy. I mean...
All right, I know. Okay, I must break.
Well, may I just say one more thing?
I don't think you're surprised
Hello,
at the
Mommie Dearest. And what did she do that her mother cut her off from the funds?
All right, the one thing I'd like to say to you is that you're really at a disadvantage asking these questions because you haven't read the book. And I think that...
Well, my friends haven't. They're as upset as I am.
Well, the thing is, I think if you read the entire book, you will understand some of the answers to your questions.
All right, I do beg your pardon and ask that you stay with us for the entire program. It's up to you.
Mommie Dearest. Why Mommie Dearest?
Mommie Dearest was the way she signed her letters.
Oh, I'm sure. Mommie Dearest. All right, okay. You'll buy it, I won't.
We're with Christina Crawford, and we hope you'll join us.
It seems to me that writing such a book would only increase guilt feelings and seem like a retaliation, something that I would feel guilty about.
In other words, you'd want to forget it.
Right.
Can you, though?
I never could if the whole world knew it.
In other words, you'd be embarrassed that everybody knew it.
That's right.
You'd
I
want to
think
keep
there's
this,
some things that are too
Isn't it better, though, to get it out? I mean, if you hold it in, it's going to
There's
come out.
always a few close friends you could tell without telling the world. That would be the way I'd feel about it.
Uh-huh.
Well, I think telling the truth is difficult under any circumstances, but I think what I said earlier was that basically I was a public person from the time I was about 2 years old, so that a lot of my life was already public information, and it was a fantasy. It had nothing to do with reality, so that what I did was tell my story and take the right to tell my story for myself.
You know, when my kids...